Hello good people, and welcome to Mac App Review number 2. Today we're going to be looking at Sparrow, a minimalist mail application for Mac. This is, as the developers call it, the new mail for Mac, and that's true. I'm going to tell you guys right off the bat, this is a great application. There are a lot of things I like about it, mainly because it is minimalistic, and the things that come along with that. Friendly UI, eye-appealing UI, easy to use, things like of that nature. Those really make this app spectacular. And this is strictly mail, as their website says. No fancy stuff here, just your mail and nothing else. And while that may seem like a plus to some, for people that have been long-time Apple Mail users, that may seem like a negative. And I'm going to talk about some of those stuff a little bit later. But I want to walk you guys through the UI. So this is the UI, very similar to Twitter for Mac. You have all of your accounts on the little skinny left panel, and yes, this does have support for multiple accounts, which is a great feature. And then in the middle you have your tweets, or in this case, your mail. So you have your basic buttons at the top, you have your compose, reply, trash, and on the side you have your inbox, sent, drafts, trash, search, starred, and then the different pictures represent different accounts. Down here at the bottom, I can see all my labels, so I can attach certain labels to certain emails, which is a feature that I'm sure you guys are very familiar with. I also like that I have this little side panel right here that opens up so I can view the mail, and we're actually going to come back to the side panel in a little bit, but I just wanted to let you know that it's there. So we're going to go to the preferences right now. Just going to briefly go over some of the preferences. You do have growl support with this. I can choose to have the icon in my menu bar and my dock, or either or. Accounts, I can add multiple accounts. I can even change the picture of each account, which is nice. Got my labels, got my aliases. In advance, I can show or hide Sparrow with a key command that I assign, or create a new message with a key command. Those are two features that are showing up in every app now. I can use Gmail shortcuts, so stuff that I would use on the web for Gmail, I can use in this app, which is really nice. That's really it for the preferences. Let's go back to the side panel right here. This is really where the UI looks amazing. This is really what hit me, and I knew that I really appreciated this app for what it is. If I just hover over one button, I get this really nice blue color. Not the glossy blue that I'm used to seeing with most Mac apps. I get a nice matte blue. And it's a nice change from looking at the same buttons for years now. It's nice to see something new, and I'm sure you guys would appreciate that too. So we do have this information button. I can click that, see the from, the to, the date, the subject. I can even minimize it like that. I can also reply all, forward, all that stuff you guys are familiar with. I can add a label from here. And I do have a forward, reply all, and reply button. So that's my brief, quick walkthrough. Now I'm going to give you guys my opinions on it. As I said before, I like that it's minimalistic. I like that it's easy to use. It has a UI that's different from what I'm looking at. But the way that it operates is great. So this does the Gmail service. It does everything that Gmail does, but it acts as if it's a native Mac OS X application. And that's something that is hard to find. It's becoming easier to find, but it's very hard to find in other apps that just feel like they belong to the OS. Two things that I don't like about this is that it doesn't have any support for RSS feeds. I like to view my RSS feeds in my Mail app. I don't like to have an additional app for that. But that is not a missing feature. I'm sure the developers thought about that and they chose not to include it strictly because they want Mail and nothing else, as their website says. Another issue I have with this is that there doesn't seem to be any sort of memory system, or I guess self-thinking. I'm not quite sure what I would call it. But in the Mail app, if I mark an email as junk or as spam, the Mail app takes note of that and will continuously mark similar emails as spam, and so they won't show up in my inbox. They'll just go straight to my spam folder or my trash. With this app, that is not the case. I can mark something as spam over and over and over again, the same emails, and it won't change. They'll keep coming in, and that's something that is annoying. An example of that is the YouTube subscriber emails, the emails that say, congratulations, blah, 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 has subscribed to your channel. I don't like getting those emails because I don't like to keep track of that stuff, and if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. I can turn that email off on YouTube, but I mean, that's not to say that that solves the problem, because if it was some sort of other website sending me emails where I couldn't turn that feature off, I would want the mail app to realize that I don't want to read these emails, so get rid of them for me before I see them. But other than those two minor things, I really like this app. I've completely switched over to Sparrow on my MacBook, still using Apple Mail 5 on my iMac with Lion. But that's going to be it for this review, guys. You can buy this app for $10, which may seem a little steep, but you guys have to decide how much you care about your mail. There is a free version, so you guys can try this out. It's a light version, actually. I'll have both those links down below in the description. So if you guys get the chance, check it out, try it. Let me know your thoughts on it if you have used it. If you guys could give this video a thumbs up if you appreciated this review, I would really thank you guys for that. That's going to be it for me. My name's Matt Fisher, twitter.com/Fisher12. And I'm out, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week, and take care.